Hello and good morning, and thank you for tuning in again. I cannot believe we are in March. It's incredible. Time, I think it's going way too fast. Time is like the flash. I remember when we first started was back in end of the year, December, and then January came, and now we're in March. It's amazing. But anyhow, today we are talking about dreams and the art of living, which Foxy really wanted to talk about. And she said she has a lot to talk about, so this could be a two-episode thing, like a part one, part two, but we will see how it goes. Okay? Foxy, you look so cute. What's up with this Hawaiian theme that you're going with? You look really happy and nice.
Well, hello again. Thank you for having me. Yes, I decided to go with the Hawaiian theme because I love the beach. Hawaii is my favorite place. Maui Island, I love it's my favorite place, and thank you for burning the Maui mango candle for me. Thank you. Yeah, it puts me in a happy mood. Yes, these are very two important subjects that I like to talk about. The art of living and dreaming, which they both come hand in hand. Now, in regards to the art of living, you see, the situation is that nobody really knows the truth. Like, nobody knows the answer. That's why there's so many books about how to find your life's purpose, what path to take. If we all knew the answer, then there wouldn't be so many books about it, right? Because we knew the answer already. And it's I believe you mentioned it once, Azar, that it's one of those things that you have to find it on your own, because we all have a different story, right? And now, this goes way back, generations after generations, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna use myself as an example because I don't want to offend anyone. So let me get to the point. You see, this is what happens. We all grow up in a different household, atmosphere, culture, right? Dreaming is really important because if, for instance, you grew up in my culture, you unfortunately, as a career, you only would have three choices, which is doctor, lawyer, engineer. And God forbid you don't do that, you'll be I don't want to say kick out of the house, but it just wouldn't be good. Now you are forced to study these, and let's say you study them, let's say you become a doctor. Now, when they tell you be a doctor, it's not because they tell you to go help someone in need. No, you become a doctor, so you have the name, the prestige, the money, right? And they think making money makes your life easier, makes you happy, which is true. But not happiness. No, it may make your life comfortable, but happiness definitely not. Because I'm gonna tell you why. When you reach to that point and you make all that money, guess what? You still have that void inside of you, and you're gonna start making wrong decisions in life. For instance, marrying the wrong person, spending money like there's no tomorrow. And to me, that's a failure. That's not happiness, And that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem, but the good news is we are entering an era which I'm seeing that
we're gonna have open-minded parents, and like you said, I mean, it may not happen in our lifetime, but I'm glad it's happening. It's about time. It's way overdue. So yeah, when you tell your kid you have three choices, that's kind of like a death row, I suppose. Yeah, that's not good. And it kills the child's dream, what he or she wants to be, you know. You know, it's funny, we work long hours, we do things that we don't like, and you know, gradually over time that will affect us spiritually, right, mentally, and that's when you have to draw the line and say, you know, it's not gonna happen anymore. I'm gonna follow my dream. I'm gonna meditate and nourish that dream, no matter how old you are. You know, things happen in life, and I used to call them mistakes, but let's call it experiences, because you just have to, you know, you just have to. Like you said, we humans are very strong, but at the same time, we're very fragile, right? So we have to nourish ourselves, right? And let's say even your craft, your art, whatever you dream to be, doesn't make money. It never usually does in the beginning. It's not an overnight thing, right? But it makes you happy, and when you have that passion inside of you, which I talked about on Valentine's Day, when you have that passion, you start going forward. Doesn't matter if, let's say, you make a movie or you make music and no one's listening, no one's watching. Who cares? It makes you happy, you know? And you keep going and going, and eventually everything will fall into its place. Your puzzle will be completed. And the key is, honestly, the key is not to give up. Never, ever give up, no matter how old you are, okay? Never, please. I'm speaking from experience. Do you at some point think that you have lost your mind? Or you and I, have lost our minds, Foxy? What do you think? Oh, sorry, you're so funny. Of course we've lost our minds. Are you kidding? I mean, in my family, I've lost my mind long time ago, honey, and I'm the odd duck, obviously. But yes, we have lost our minds, but Azar, we haven't lost our souls right yet, and that's the important thing. We have to keep our soul. We haven't lost our soul yet, honey, and don't listen to this, you know, losing your soul to the evil. Please, just give me a break, you know. You know, nobody lives downstairs. Let me tell you who lives downstairs. The only creatures that live downstairs are us. And you know why? Because we don't tap into our true potential, honey. We, you know, like I said, all day, tick, 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 tick. You know, this and TV and so many things. And how you gonna go up? How you gonna nourish that soul, you know? That's why we live here. So don't listen to this. I mean, in my opinion, you can do whatever you want. But this whole devil thing and things, and just, I don't want to hear it. I don't have time for this. But yeah. So yeah, we lost our minds long time ago, but we can still function. I think we human beings don't tap into our full potential, again, due to long hours of work, or due to things that were told us to become who they told us to become. I think we humans have a lot of potential, and we need to tap into them, tap into our dream world in order to get them out, right? it's unfortunate we live in a society that doesn't really allow us to do that, right? Especially if you live in a very, very busy city that's not enough nature and things like that. So we have to remember that again. We have to, even if it takes half an hour, 15 minutes, whatever it takes. You know, there's a lot of nice music, ambient music out there that will work with your brain waves, and they're helpful, right? At least we can take little baby steps towards that what I called the diamond, right? We all have a diamond in our hearts, and it's time to polish them. You know what I mean? It's time. It's way overdue. Well, I think this conversation might have opened a lot of wounds, Foxy. So it was quite a deep one today. Did you want to do a part 2, or you think that's enough? I don't know if there's gonna be a part 2. It's yes, it was a very deep and serious conversations we had this morning, but well, I feel really good, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have my tea now and start the day. But thank you again for having me, guys. See you next time. We'll see what we'll see if we get shot or not. So if you don't see us anymore, then you know what happened to us. But thank you so much again for tuning in. I really enjoyed this. I think we should talk about this more. We should.